as I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
Ayo, great American morning. Right there, Goody, Tom, Frankie, Mark, Doug, and of course, my wonderful co-host, Joe. Great American morning to everybody. Oh, how are you doing this morning, young lady?
I'm good. I'm actually just trying to catch up real quick and share this. I was like, oh, that's probably a smart thing to do right now.
Pretty cool. I kind of got it right in the buzzard. I was still looking at my phone like, dang, did I share it to everywhere? I think I got it all in. I think I got those shares in. Martin, how you doing? This song really grew on me. Everyone at work knows the song Stogie's Out. Good morning. There you go. Yeah, I love that song. It freaking gets me going in the morning. Again, I know I've mentioned them a bunch of times, but John Worthy and the Bends, they're a great band. Check them out on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they're on iTunes. They have some live EPs out there. He's out in Tennessee, I think, somewhere in Tennessee. But no matter what, it's great stuff. And I see Joe has already got that smoking going on. So what are you smoking this morning, young lady?
I have a Project 40 today. The Alec Bradley? Yeah, Alec Bradley.
Excellent call.
You can see those. I like them.
That is some good stuff. And then,
God.
let's
What do
see.
you guys?
He's got some comments here. Anyone want to place bets if Frankie shows up? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he will. I don't think he's got it in him. He doesn't even smoke cigars anymore, I heard. So, is what it is. Now, I got to catch up. I actually have something from Pravada Club today. This is one of the farm-rolled unbanded cigars. Big shout-out to Jeff for sending this over. He sent us a pack of them. They come with these little notes since they don't have actual names. But today I'm smoking the UDL Ma 55-60220 in a 5x56 with a Maduro Rapid in a Robusto size with some notes of barnyard, earth, leather, spice, and coffee. So they did give some tasting notes for this. I like that. And this is the morning stick out of this particular bundle. Because it's a 4-pack you get for $20 plus a little bit for shipping, I believe. So it's a really good deal. But the thing is, they are unbanded. You don't know exactly what you're going to get. It's just something good to try.
It sounds good. It sounds interesting. Did you say barnyard or farmyard or something like that? Like
Barnyard.
Like I don't know if I heard that right. So
Oh no, you're hearing right. Barnyard is where it is at. I actually love the flavor of that. And it lets off a nice smell that reminds me of working on the farm. I know that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's this guy's. So when I saw this description, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this just fine.
I think with barnyard, and I think for anybody who has dealt with agriculture and you know, animals and stuff, you might have to be a little more descriptive on exactly what barnyard smell or taste you're getting.
I actually think everyone in the comments has it right. They are saying it. First of all, Doug, don't tell me that. The cigar reminds him of his smoke. The smoke looks like his color and shape. I don't want to hear that. But I got Mike and Doug saying it's cow poop. It is what it is.
See, they get it. They get what I'm saying.
It smells like cow poop a little bit, but I like that manure smell. Like it's in the background of it's money. All right. You ever hear
It's
someone in
money.
a really like crappy town where they have a paper
No
mill?
pun intended. I'm sorry.
You are just loving this. You are loving this.
I just had to sit here and smoke. That's all I can do today. I love it.
Oh, Billy, good morning. But here, yeah. Whenever you're in a town where they have like a sewage treatment plant center or cows or paper mills, all those places that smell really bad, but it's really big industry, and they get used to that smell, and people come to like, oh, what the hell is that? Like, no, that doesn't smell bad. That smells like money. All right, that's what it is. It doesn't smell like barnyard, right? It smells like money. You gotta get that work in. But as you guys might see, I haven't lit my cigar yet. So I need something to light it. All I have is my pen, and let's see if I can write Frankie a note, maybe. Gosh dang, how do I open this pen? I forgot how.
You
There
got
we
the
go.
go gadget pen.
It is a real pen. I'm gonna write down a note. Remember lighter next time. Oh wait, I don't need to remember lighter for next time because it is a lighter.
Oh my goodness.
That's right, the Oliva pen lighter, the old spy lighter for those who are still in the Cold War, like myself. Damn Russians.
It's the Bond pen.
Ooh, there we go. Phenomenal. That is a nice start off too. I'm getting that coffee note right off the beginning and a little bit of spice. The rest is probably going to catch in as we go along because those initial flavors kind of maybe take a little time to get into, especially for myself. It takes me a second to kind of find them. But that's already some nice coffee and spice notes. There we go. Lit up. And then we get to these comments real quick. Mike, yeah, lit it up. Got to use my new lighter. I showed Joe before, and it completely was out of fuel, so that was embarrassing. And Doug, I did not go V-cut. I actually did my little I can't really see it on camera because of the lighting, but I just did my little tear. I just get the nail, I do a little half moon, and then I pull it off, and it works pretty much every time. Now, if your cigar's a little dry, I think I might have told you this too, Joe. You don't want to do that trick. You're going to want to use a V-cut or a perfect cutter. Because if you're going to put that kind of pressure with your nail, and because it's not sharp, it's not like you're trying to stab people with your fingernails.
Or am I?
Well, it is getting close to Halloween. I don't know.
And I am Joe. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, my goodness. Now I'm afraid. That's why we do the show over the internet, so you can't stab
Right?
me. That's one of the rules.
I'm in the same room every time. Do you ever wonder why?
Oh. How did you sneak all that into your cell? I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I'm sorry, but you don't want to tear it with your nail.
But yeah, it's not so much that you're cutting the cigar. You're just kind of giving it a little chance to pull the cap off. And if it's too dry, it's going to be a little brittle and a little more hard to do. And if it's tightly packed at the end, do not use your nail either because you're going to mess it up. Use a V-cut, use a regular cutter, just for sake of cigar.
Okay.
Anthony, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I am smoking the farm rolled. Joe, would you go over yours again real quick?
Oh, I've got the Alec Bradley Project 40 going on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's delicious. It's not my favorite, but I like it. So
that's exactly how to describe that cigar right there. Can I give you a little background to it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So the first Alec Bradley I had that's going to be around the same price point as that. It's called the Alec Bradley Max. And it's made to be inexpensive, but still good. So you can enjoy them more than one a day if you want and not break the bank. Or you could share them with buddies and not break the bank kind of thing. Or if you're doing yard work and you drop it and it breaks on you, like, okay, well, no harm, no foul. I didn't lose that much on it. But it still has to be good. It's got to be something that you're willing to smoke again, or else why even spend $5 on it, So they made the Alec Bradley Max phenomenal. And then when I tried the Project 40, because it's about the same idea. It's one of those cigars that's budget friendly, but still good, not too heavy. Pretty much that Randy Newman Middle America song of a cigar to get everybody out there and smoke it.
You got a friend.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. And I think that cigar's got a friend in everybody, all right? I very much enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it throughout the entire one, and then let me know once you're done if like okay, yeah, I could probably have another one of these later, or I could see myself sharing with somebody and enjoying it.
Okay.
That's that's the idea.
Yes, Frankie, it's the Alec Bradley 40 project. I stole it from Jeremy. Sorry. I think this was the one Frankie gave him in Vegas, and I just snatched it off the kitchen or off the living room table this morning out of the little dish thing. I was like, "Ooh, I want that one." He'll let it sit there forever. It'll like go bad. So I'm, giving the cigar respect. So I'm smoking it and enjoying it. Can't let it go to waste.
I respect that. I see that going on. Oh, yeah, Joe, can you name the previous 39 projects from Alec Bradley?
Actually, I can. You want to hear it? Alec Bradley 1, Alec Bradley 2, Alec Bradley 3, Alec Bradley 4, Alec Bradley 5.
Oh my gosh. Frankie isn't even on the show, and you two are causing shenanigans for me. This is ridiculous.
I thought that's why you had me come on Wednesdays, because Frank wasn't here. You just kind of needed that. Like you were missing it or something.
No, I needed someone to talk to professionally, Joe. I thought that would be you.
Aw, man.
Tabby on me and stuff.
I failed Miguel today.
No, not at all. Thank you for stopping in the other day over at Cigars and More, by the way. It's good
Absolutely.
to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime.
I really like that Habano Maduro. The Boundless one. That was good. That was really good. And it was pretty too. I really like those little fancy hand rolled cigars. Even if the other one you showed me, you said you didn't think it had a flavor on it. I would not have cared. So I was like, that is the prettiest little cigar I've ever seen. I'll smoke the shit out of that.
Nice. Yeah, that's the wrap you were showing off. If you guys aren't in the group, Joe, you posted it to the group, right?
I posted it to a few of them.
A few of them. Yeah, but if you guys are in Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women, it's the one that we are taking care of. And it is the Habano with a Maduro barber pole. That's what they call those. When there's a little swirl around it, it's called the barber pole.
Mm.
Which it makes sense. I mean, you look at it, it's like a barber pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one in particular is actually one that is, if you guys remember when we did the 7-packs, it didn't come in the 7-packs because we went with the Maduro Candela one. But if you guys want to see the one that Joe is smoking in another pack, let us know and we can make that happen. Maybe we can put both in there and you guys see which one you like better. You kind of tell us what you prefer.
Yeah. No, but I like that. I think I might actually go in and get another one. I really liked it.
Yeah, they're a great deal over there right now too. If you are in town and you want to go over to Cigars and More, you can get from the choices of those cigars and the house blends, any 3, and then you get another one for free, which I think it's a good deal. I think that's a pretty great deal.
Why not? That sounds good to me. Do you get to choose one, or is it like a shop? Like, here you go.
Mix and match, and then any of the other ones on there would be free for you as soon as you get the other 3. So yeah,
very cool. Cool. I like that because you go to some places and they'll be like, oh yeah, buy 3 get 1 free, but this is the free one you get. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. That they just it's kind of a mix and match, kind of find what you want deal.
Yeah, no, I love that. Actually, some events we do that. Because the reps will bring in event-only cigars. So you buy any 3 on the line or any 5 on the line, whatever the deal is at the time, and they'll give you an event-only stick that doesn't get sold. It just gets given away at events like that. Okay.
Well, that makes sense though too. But that's cool. I like Cigars and More. They're really cool people over there. Miss Trina. I love me some Trina. Sassy woman.
She's wonderful. Like if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be doing the show as we do. There's no way we'd be anywhere near where we're at. And I could say that about a lot of people, but she was that number 1 first seed that got us going. Like there's been so much help along the way. But if it wasn't for her first help and all the help since then, would not be working as we do now. It would be impossible.
Oh.
And then yeah, we gotta get her more stuff actually. We forced the kids to bake her their breads and like cookies and stuff.
Aww.
And we'll take that over. But that's about it. We got to do more. Everybody in the comments together. We got to do more for Trina one of these days. We'll figure something out. I just don't know what. I don't know what. Anthony, hey, how you doing? He says hi to Joe as well, and he is having the 3 wrapper cigar, the Neapolitan today that I smoked the other day. That's awesome.
I gotta try that one too. But you said that the lighter, like the pale green, you said that was more of like a tea or a matcha type taste, maybe. That's one taste I actually don't care for. As much as I like green tea, I don't like that matcha. I think it's because it's too concentrated or something. I just don't like that. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. I'm still gonna try it, but I already know in my head I don't really care for that matcha taste. So
I might be a little misleading. It's more herbal green tea flavor than it's gonna be matcha. I'll say that right now. But what you're looking for, the green wrapper are Candela wrappers. They're a little lighter. They're a little more fragile. And I think a lot of guys out there will say the same, at least in our group of people that we talk to. Candela is not their favorite wrapper, but when you pair it with something else like the barber pole and that Maduro, the fancy one, or just add a little bit to the blend, it tends to enhance instead of overpower. Because when it's the only wrapper, it's overpowering, I think. And then all of a sudden you're just tasting, it tastes more like that matcha flavor. Then it becomes too much. Too much.
Okay. That's good to keep in the back of my mind for reference.
Yeah, absolutely. Alfonso, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Richard, how you doing? If you want an earthy cigar, try the Drew Estate Natural Dirt. Yeah, that one's very earthy. That one's a little too earthy for me, actually. Not bad, but not on my palate all the time. And then for Joe, a question from Doug. What coffee are you drinking right now?
I'm actually drinking some Cafe Bustelos. I love Mexican espresso.
Schmancy. Now, do you have an espresso machine, or do you just go old school and like, no, I'm making myself?
I don't have an espresso machine, but I do have like the spice mills and stuff, so I can like do the fine ground on like all of my coffees if I want to kind of make them more. Because to my understanding, that's what espresso is. It's a finer ground.
Oh, I did not know that.
I could be completely wrong, but one of my coffee friends was trying to explain it to me. So my understanding, like espresso is just a finer ground of coffee, and it makes it more concentrated, I suppose.
That makes sense though, because the finer you get it, the more surface area, so the more you can release from the bean.
Yeah. So I mean, I could kind of. I mean, if that is 100% true, then I could basically make espresso out of like my Starbucks coffee that I buy and other shit too. But I don't have one of those fancy smancy little machine thingies.
Nah, same here. Yeah. As fancy as I go is that. Well, you saw it. I had it in Vegas, the little 5-cup drip dispenser one. That's as fancy as I get. But Doug was actually talking about his French press. Do you ever use one of those?
I do have a couple of them, but anymore they're just more for looks. So sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this. I just want my coffee now. Just push the button.
Same here. Yeah, I totally get that.
But I feel big enough.
But sorry, I feel like I want good coffee though. I want to stop being lazy, but I need coffee to not be lazy. So what do I do? You know? Oh, it's a terrible vicious cycle.
Eat a handful of beans first, and then make your coffee, I guess. It's just enough. It's just a little kick to get me by. Just enough to make it.
Not a bad call. I like where your head's at. Yeah. Just chew on them until you're awake. Oh my goodness. They actually do recommend the little chocolate covered coffee beans in between cigars.
Oh, those are so
palate. I've honestly never eaten a coffee bean.
You've never had cocoa nibs? Have you ever had like the frappuccinos that have like the little crunchy chocolate pieces in it, and it's not like chocolate chip or it's not cookie, it's just like really, really crunchy. Sometimes those are like the chocolate covered coffee beans that they'll like throw inside the coffee and blend them up. They're called cocoa nibs.
Oh no, I did not know that.
I'm gonna have to buy you some chocolate covered freaking coffee beans because those things are fucking amazing, dude. How have you not had that?
I don't know. I just I'm not a big chocolate and dessert kind of guy. You know that I like my greasy and salty foods, not the sweet and stuff.
Well, they're dark. It's dark chocolate. Most of them are dark chocolate, so it's kind of got like that nice. And I love dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate way better than milk chocolate. But it's got that nice, rich, slight bitterness that the chocolate has. Very, very little slight hint of sweetness, and then just lots of java.
I love. Yeah, okay, that does sound better for me. And then real quick, something for Frankie. I drink Starbucks espresso. Can any our coffee guys tell me if it's quality or not? Yeah, that's for you guys out there because there's better quality cigar or there's better quality coffee connoisseurs in the comments right now than myself. If I could, I would be drinking Armenian coffee all the time from our buddy over in Vegas. You go to this one shop. We never took you, but it's called Cigar Outlet, Las Vegas Cigar Outlet, and he has these tiny it's like Cuban coffee, but the grounds are still at the bottom of the cup. But it's so fine it turns into like a mud at the bottom. There's no grounds to speak of, basically, and it's so strong and delicious. It's you literally get a shot worth of coffee, and you could sip it throughout your entire cigar. And oh my goodness,
That sounds delightful.
I gotta buy a. I'm gonna buy a bag next time so I can bring you some because that's so good.
Mm. Yeah, I'm curious, like, because I drink Starbucks all the time, and it does get kind of like pricey. Like, I can buy a whole bag of their beans for the same price as like 2 cups of coffee sometimes. And it's like, shit, it's just way cheaper to buy the beans and make this shit at home. Don't taste as, good as they make it, but it's like, yeah, I'm wondering if they're quality or not.
I've never been a fan of Starbucks coffee. I'll drink their espressos because they're everywhere. They have shops every location I go to. So I get a friggin' triple espresso, just down it real fast, and then I'm out of there. I don't drink it. I shot it and I'm gone. And get the
You're like, bartender, give me a shot quick.
Yeah, basically. Honestly, yeah. I can't do a runway shot from them though, because I have no idea what that would be.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. Don't you dare tell that story right now. Don't you dare. That'll be on. Wait, one more time.
I said I don't know nothing about nothing.
Thank you. No, that will be a story for an embarrassing story Friday kind of thing, like I did the other week. If I have enough time. And then quality is probably not decent. Probably not decent. The problem with Starbucks and other coffee chain makers, they brew at too high of a temp, which tends to alter the taste in a bad way, kind of like overheating a cigar. That makes sense to me because you get those coffees and they are just blaring hot. That's actually one of the problems with that story where the lady sued McDonald's is because their coffee was coming in like 70 degrees hotter than you need to make coffee, or like 75 to 80 degrees hotter, something like that, just so they don't have to heat it throughout the day. And they don't tell you that. So she dropped coffee on herself, and it's like almost 200 degrees of coffee. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna get some scalding hot burns. It's not good for you. Or it was something ridiculous high. It wasn't, maybe not even that high, but it was super hot to where you're going to get hurt. Even if you were to drink it right there, you're gonna hurt yourself. So,
but you should always know, hot is hot. Be careful. It's hot.
I mean, yes.
Obviously. I mean, maybe they should have told her, hey, this is hot. Like, be careful. Wait a second. Blow on it a little bit first. You want an ice cube for it?
This guy right here. I like my coffee just a little warmer than the room temp, or like right to where I could just feel it kind of going down. I don't like burning hot coffee. Not for me. No, I don't drink buttery nipples, Doug. Well, maybe. I don't know. If I'm feeling frisky, I might. I don't know. I'm a gentleman, so I'm not going to say that right now. Don't know if I'm into buttery nipples on camera.
You may not even remember whether or not you are, Miguel.
I have not been to that level of inebriation in a while, Joe, okay?
Okay. Glad you put that on the end.
It happens all the time. It's terrible. Oh, my gosh. And then, Richard, is there such a thing as a cigar that tastes like chocolate chip cookies? Absolutely, yes. Let me go ahead and I've got their logo right here. It's called Pariah Cigars, the Noir or the Rush. Because if you smoke,
Fuck.
I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna
I
get
did too. I did too because I was starting to feel a little shaky. I'm like, shit. I should probably ash that soon. Sorry. Go ahead.
No worries, no worries. And I'm gonna get this comment in real quick too. Miguel is absolutely right. McDonald's serves lava in a cup, basically. That's all they're doing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And even Doug was talking about your ash right now. Look at the ash on that and just
Bob. That's your fault. You threw that shit out in the universe and you jinxed me. No, I'm just kidding.
play like a winner, Joe. That was on you. Come on. You're better than that.
I wasn't taking care of my big ash.
Oh my gosh. There's a nice fat ash on there. I like it.
There's fat ash all over the place now.
There is a group on Facebook called Fat Ash, by the way. I just can't. I gotta go on there more often.
Oh my gosh. I thought. Do they have? Oh, it's this guy.
I just want to make sure Tom has my box of Atabay ready because he said I wouldn't be on the show. So, yes, there's that. I'm currently teaching 6 children their ABCs, basically.
Get off of me. I wasn't for you to lay on. You know, it's very hard being a younger brother when your older brother acts younger than your youngest brothers. So, yeah, that is what it is. But back to Richard's question real quick. The chocolate chip cookie cigars, Pariah cigars are basically whatever you want them to be. If you want help with your taxes, they'll help you with that. If you want to sit and have a cigar with people you think could solve, world crimes or any kind of global catastrophes, smoke them for that. They are in town, guys. I'm waiting for the labels to come in so I could put the proper labels on and ship them out. So everyone who has the pre-orders, I have checked. I have everybody's addresses. If you, for some reason, feel like your address isn't right, get a hold of me. Because I asked when everyone did their pre-order to give me your address that you want to ship to. But just in case, check what you gave me and send me any corrections now, like right now, before we send them out. Because I want to make sure they get to you as quickly as possible. But yes, they're not actually chocolate chip flavored. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, that was a joke.
Only
but
feed them with the chocolate chip cookies.
You definitely could. Let us buy them bandless. Yeah. They don't come with the bands. It is the label packaging. But Manny, if you want us, because they'll be shipping out Tuesday because everything is gonna be done and in hand. I'm so excited. But we do have more on stock, guys. So if you want to get some more in, or if you want to get your order in, guys, just get a hold of me. So yours will be shipped out Tuesday as well. Again, $80 for a 10-pack. If you buy both of them, it's free shipping. Or if you just buy 2 of one or 2 of the other, it's free shipping. And our buddy Jeremy is throwing in a free T-shirt that he made. I don't have it on right now because I actually wore it working out last night. It's all sweaty. But it's a super comfortable, super awesome shirt with Jeremy's face, him smoking. And it's funny. It's super funny. But if you buy 4 packs, he throws in a free shirt for you. So you get a little extra swag.
Nice.
And then real quick, over to Doug's Miguel. So is that cigar as barnyardy as you expected? If so, do you need a nice tawny port to go with it? It's actually not very barnyard flavored. I'm getting a little bit of hay, if that's what they were going for. But the barnyard, not there. Leather notes, yes. Coffee, yes. Spice, yes. Little bit of earthiness, yes. Little bit of barnyard. Nothing as rich as I thought they were putting into it, but it is a morning cigar. They're looking for something light and mild to start your day off with, which I think a lot of people like to go for. I personally, and I know a lot of guys out there, they're like, oh no, I don't need light to start the day off. Let me have a heavy cigar. Let me just hit this day running like my coffee, something strong and bold to get going. But it's a good cigar. It's burning very well. The price point's fantastic. I mean, Pravada Club does a great job with this farm to factory, or from farm to factory to you mentality. I really love that. But yeah, the barnyardiness and the earthiness, not so much. It's light, but it's there, but it's mellowing well with the other flavors. So it's not a bad thing that it's not heavy, I think. Now,
Too bad.
I know it's good. You can't get the same ones over again because it is a Pravada Club doesn't really repeat as often as they do. It's always something new in the packages. So if you want something new every month, it's a good subscription. Very good subscription. Joe, how is that Project 40 treating you though?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it burns nice. That's what I like about it. Like I don't really have to like pull hard on it. It's easy to smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've
I
had
love
some
that.
where I'm frustrated as shit. I'm like, man, I kind of don't even want to smoke this anymore. Like, because I have to pull on some of them so hard. I'm like, man, it tastes good and everything, but it's just a pain in the ass to smoke this thing.
I do not care for that experience. I don't want to fight with my cigar.
Yeah, pretty.
There's some stuff you can do to kind of fix that though. If you can feel along the cigar, just kind of put your fingers on it, and you can feel spots that are hard. There might be a knot there, and if you kind of roll it and give it a little pinch with your fingers in those spots, you can kind of work the knots out a little bit. And as the tobacco heats up, it should help loosen up the tobacco a bit.
Okay.
So just little tricks here and there, guys. We are over time. We're quite a bit over time. So Joe, I'm gonna let you go. I will talk to you later. What are we doing tonight on the show, or what are you doing? I should say.
It's just going to be me tonight, and maybe Miguel if I can drag him on for a couple minutes. So.
I'm always down.
But that's it. So.
One more. What time?
8 o'clock. I'm sorry. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch Live. My show is called Any Last Words. So tonight's just gonna be a bunch of like push and promo shit and talking about randomness and picking on Miguel again, just in a later time of the day.
I guess I'll be there for that. All right, miss. I will see you later. Have a good one. All right.
All right. Thank you. See you guys later.
All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you all either tonight or tomorrow morning for Great American Morning. Melanie Cisco from Florida will be on. She's on the Professor Show. So be sure to catch her. And we will have the second, third podcast tomorrow as well. All right, guys. Have a good one.